also below talking about Jupiter energy. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for chiming in as you guys are being notified that Apostle Ely is live on my day of power. Yes, Sagittarian energy. That's my Pisces and that is my Sagittarius. And those that have those placements. I am burning frankincense and some of this Laurel Bay oil. That's right. I am with it. Thank you to each and every one of you guys. What's up, my baby Keith, my Scorpio? No, I don't subscribe to religion. How you doing now? You live and YouTube. Thank you so much. We got unveiling and thank you so much. Taurus in the house. Guys, let me tell y'all something. This is going to be a very, very good live for you guys, especially that if you want to learn spirituality and you want to be a part of the ATRs. I teach universal law. Much love to you back, sweetheart. I'm teaching universal laws, which are applicable whether you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Christianity, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a mystic, Ajay, witch, or even an atheist. Universal laws are applicable to people. As long as you're on planet Earth, they apply. Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, Taisha, Denise, thank you so much, Aquarius. We got Mama Susan, Gemini, up in the house. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. And as you guys are being notified that I'm live, if you have not had the opportunity, my birthday was Tuesday, 62 and that. All right, happy birthday. She birthday was on Tuesday, 62. Yes, new here. Thank you so much for being a part of our clan. If this is your first time in my live, post your zodiac sign and where you're from. To my listening audience, we'd like to dialogue with you guys. What's up, my Gemini from South Africa? See what I'm telling you? A look good loving, bringing back together, adhesiveness. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being with us on this day. I'm talking about Aries from Georgia. All right there. Tomorrow I will be in South Carolina, but I'll be close enough. My son is actually one of my sons is in Georgia. I appreciate you guys for being here with us. If you have not done yourself the favor and the honor, make sure. What's up there, T. Carter? What's up there, Geneva Leo from Michigan? Apostle Tupac. I gotta give me a shirt that say that. Apostle Tupac. Because all eyes is on me. All right, Pisces from California. Now you out there where my eldest son is in California. Guys and girls, these are the cards that I read from the 72 Names of God, Technology of the Soul. We got a Virgo from Southern Oregon. Obatala is my head. All right, Obatala. Obatala is the head of my madrina. I want to say hello to my madrina and my padrino, to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Christianity, each and every one of you guys. This is my day of power. This is Jupiter, King of the Gods. This is the opportunity for many of you guys to get some insight into these ATR and what to do with them. Oh, your Padrino as well? Wow, that's beautiful. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Wipe down. Yeah. All right, guys and girls, we want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. As you can tell that my head Orisha is Oya, Centella in Palo, Miambe. So we want to say hello to each and every one of you guys. Now you know that one of the things that I strive to do is how I utilize the Bible, to show you guys the ATRs in the Bible. So a lot of times when Christianity and people that raise up in Christianity, it is about demonizing other ATRs. And I want to show you that a lot of these ATRs are right in the Bible, and some of the same practices that you see in other religions. That is Oya once again. Oya and Orisha. And even though you may see it done in other traditions, a lot of the same concepts are right in the Bible. ATRs are African traditional religions. Even Christianity came out of Egyptology. To all of you all, yes, that's Kemet. That is Kemet. Nubis, Maat, Isis, Horus, yes, that's what them. Ifa, yes, exactly. So I want to tell you guys, it gives you an opportunity to stop judging It gives you an opportunity to stop demonizing and understand that when it comes to spirituality, we are all made in God's image and divine likeness. Okay? Kimmy in the house. Okay, thank you for being. And Sister Jackie Torres. Now, the reason why this is important in your spiritual journey, Ephi is specifically a ruler. Yes, and divination. Dealing with divination. The priest. I get that. What I am here to talk about, because I think this is also important, the reason why we do not see the power of voodoo, which is the Loas or the Orishas or the Santeria Lakumi, or we don't see the power in Palo when it comes to the Nkisi, as much as we should, is because of what we're going to talk about today. Okay? I want to help you, Santeria, turn my life. And I was always seeing oh, yes, your head as well. So we are y'all in the right place, okay? Now, I teach universal laws, and you will find as I teach this that it is applicable to each and every one of us if we are going to advance in our spirit. Now, remember, African traditional religions have a lot to do with evolution. It has yes, you can practice magic or spirituality, but there, I will say again, there's a difference between magic of these ATRs and the religion. They're not the same. They're not the same. I need y'all to understand that. Everybody that go to school don't get a degree, okay? Everybody that join a club ain't a part of the administration. I need y'all to know the difference in that. I teach magic. I teach magic, as I like to say it. You know, okay. Praise Christian. And do not lose any love, just gain so much and see myself as a whole. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. Now, my subject today on Jupiter and dealing with the Jupiterian energy is a dime a dozen. Okay? And I want to give some insight to many of you guys when it comes down to manifesting your prayers. What's up, Brother Johnny, my cancer, father of our church? When it comes down to manifesting, the Bible says like this, watch as well as pray. And I have found in so many different situations, people are asking for stuff, whether it's from their ancestors, whether it's from the Orishas, whether it's from the Nkisi, whether it's from their Loas, whether it's from a spirit, divinity, it don't matter. But they're not seeing and paying attention to manifestation. What's up, Jelly Sweets? Much love to you. My name is Apostle Ely. But there's a fake account with my name on it, but it has number 2. My account doesn't have a number 2. It's just Apostle Ely. Yeah. Ricky from Colorado, thank you for joining us. Now, we're going to talk about something that is going to be so essential to your spiritual evolution. No matter if you're in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, it don't matter. Okay? We're going to first start with Matthew, the 13th chapter. Matthew, the 13th chapter, 45 through 46. And this is about manifestation to all of you that want relationships, all of you that want businesses, because Jupiter rules over a lot of this stuff that I'm going to be talking about today. Okay? Now, Matthew 13, 45 through 46. It says this. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls. Now remember, Oya rules the marketplace, okay? Keep that in mind as we talk. Verse 46. Who? The merchant man is looking for goodly pearls, who when he have found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Now, I want to talk to you, and you growing and you trying to develop, and you will understand what I'm about to say because it is very different. When something has a value, when you are truly searching for God, goddess, or spirituality, some of us say we are searching for truth, the meaning of life. If you are truly seeking, and the Bible says, seeking you shall find. If you are Ephi, you're truly trying to understand Orula and divination and the whole concept of how it came into fruition. and you value that. I need to understand this. Not just being in a tradition, not just saying I have ancestors, not just saying I have a spirit God, but when you actually value something to the point you're willing to sell all that you have to get it. Okay? I'm talking about things I manifest, okay? I'm not hoping something happens. I manifest certain things and create certain things. I need y'all to understand. Some of you guys act as though that these pearls or this pearl or certain things that you are learning, that you can find it anywhere. When something is so valuable, the Bible says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide up under the shadow of the Almighty. That God will give you the treasures of darkness. I'm up under the understanding that when I am seeking something that I actually value, and I'm never going to put a price, and whatever it takes for me to achieve what I am looking for, then that's what I'm going to do. If I have to give up some sleep, give up some money, that if I have to place my body on the altar, if I have to go a million miles, when something means something to you and you value it. What's up, Chastity? My Leo in the house. When something is valued, people, a lot of people can talk about ancestors, they can talk about hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, all this stuff. And it all sounds good. But when you're not willing to give it all, a lot of people in the Christian church, oh, I want all of God, but you want to give pieces. I appreciate your back. When you think about what you're willing to give to God, but versus what you're willing to ask of God, think about this. What are you willing to give to the ancestors versus what you are asking of the ancestors? What are you willing to give to the Nkisi versus what you ask? Most people, especially if you have a Christian background, you believe in asking for way more than what you're willing to give. Now, you're on my live. My lives are for grown people. My lives are for people that are trying to grow and develop, and they understand. You get what you give. Energy out, energy in. Universal law, one mind. Understand. Most people that came up in Christian faith believe that they have the right to ask more than what they're willing to give. Huh? You would ask God to do things that you would be appalled if he asked you. You would ask your ancestor to do stuff for you that you would feel tried. You would say, wrong spirit. You want people to work for you for nothing, but you want to be paid for everything that you do. And I do mean everything. I want to talk to you. A dime a dozen, when you walk in your spiritual journey and you act like you can find that tata, that mumbo, that bokor, that if you really value certain people, if you really value certain places, your mananza, your coven, all this stuff, all of this sound good when it comes out your mouth. But when it comes down to real service and putting action for and really valuing, everybody knows when somebody values you. Everybody knows every ancestor, every spirit. That's why they work with the people that honor them, that give them libation, because they understand that these people truly value and they're willing to give it all. Okay? We're not talking about religion. This is going to get real deep, so I need you to hold your horses, because you have no idea about what my capabilities are. Okay? I need you to hold your horses and hold your thoughts. I want to say to all of you, male, female, gay, straight, or bi. I wrote this down, especially to my ladies. Ladies are being told from one book, from one movie, from one seminar, from one video to one book, one segment, that they are the prize. My question to you, if you are the prize, if you are the prize, sir, if you are the prize man, my question is, who has entered in the race to win you? A lot of people have a lot of their confidence built on what they think about themselves and not understanding if you are such a catch then why you not caught? I'm going to say that again. If you are such a catch, why you not caught? Okay? How many people are dying trying to get the prize? All of this talking about you this and you that, and nobody is entering into the race and trying to run the race to apprehend the prize. That's a problem, ma'am. That's a problem, sir. How many times did I try to help people to get into certain spaces in their life, and all they want to talk about of who they think they are, but nobody knocking on their door, nobody filling out an application. No, they don't have no interviews. All we hear about is what you think you are, but nobody trying to take you off the shelf as the prize. Nobody walking around and saying, "Oh, this is my Super Bowl ring. Oh, this is my trophy. This is, huh?" The Bible said that the husband and the children shall praise her in the gates. I need y'all to understand, in order to help you, you have to understand what a prize is and how many people that are willing, whether Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Palo, who is trying to enter into the race. Another question I got for you. Who is even training? Who is training football players, basketball players, soccer players, hockey players, everybody in training trying to win the prize? Who in training? Who getting up early in the morning trying to align themselves so they can have you? Huh? Now, I'm not talking about you that are out here and that you're soliciting attention. Huh? Do you understand? I am not talking to the man, woman, gay, straight, or bi that is out here soliciting attention that you're trying to ensnare. The rat or the rodent did not come out the wall because of you. They smelt the cheese. If you were not offering them a place to stay, if you were not offering them your possessions, if they be with you, would they really be with you? Huh? Huh? Somebody that's walking want to ride. Somebody that's hungry want to be fed. Somebody that's broke wants somebody with some money. Huh? That don't mean they want you. Huh? You can love me, or do you love what I got? You understand? I want to talk to grown people. I'm here to talk to grown people. I'm not interested in you telling me what kind of prize you is. Show me the applications of all the men and the women, gay, straight, or bi, that's signing up, trying to enlist to become a part and try to achieve you. This is where the humility got to come in. This is why some of you, let me tell y'all something. I was thinking about this. Y'all hit that like button, please. I was thinking about this. Even when I got a divorce, and both of my situations, my exes were saying that God was going to cause us to be remarried, right? So he was going to send me back, right? No matter what I thought or whatever. And I was thinking about it, and I was telling some of the saints, men, gay, straight, about visual creatures. Why would you pray for God to send a man back into your life and you never change? Why would you want me to see you in the same condition or the same issue that I had before I left? If some of y'all believe, Alafia, people don't love a person based off their value. Very much true. But they won't admit that. Even though what you're saying is the truth, they still don't want to admit that. They want people to believe that they're in this thing for love, and really that's not what they're in it for. Okay? We just gonna be honest, because on my live, we gonna be honest. We just gonna tell the truth, whether we want to hear it or not. Okay? That's what real spirituality is. So you want to believe that somebody gonna put a spell on somebody and they're gonna fall mad in love. Keep believing that. Okay? Keep believing that that man left that relationship. A lot of y'all think stuff is about sex. It's about treatment. The greatest spell work you can ever do on a man or woman is called good treatment. Huh? I'm going to say it again. The greatest spell working you can do is making your house a happy home, a peaceful home, a house of refuge, huh? A spiritual house, a covenant house. You understand? See, a part of my relationship with UPS is that the benefits outweigh the problem. You understand? I'm going to say it again to all of you that are slow and you on the backside of the desert, huh? Benefits that outweigh the situations that we go through, huh? When I realize that this is a house of prayer, huh? Huh? Not the house of madness and chaos. Huh? This is not where I come to find out that I'm not a man. Huh? And what I ain't doing. Huh? But this is the place that I come and I can be comforted. I don't need to be laying my head down in your bosom while you cut my locks off and tell my enemies, Samson is stripped. Come get him. I know that ain't what men are looking for. Gay, straight, or bi. Okay? So if you're not willing to put in the work to make your layer a place where they are invited and they feel secure, then that's not your goal. Now, ma'am and sir, if you're not looking for a relationship, I ain't talking to you. But all of you that think that you're trying to grow and you're not going to have to bring about change. I have prayed for this one lady. She was one of her husband back. And I told her, one of my saint sisters, and I told her, I said, listen, before I do this, I need you, what is it that he had a problem with? Well, one of the things that he had a problem with, he felt like every time he bought something in the house, she allowed the kids to tear it up. So no matter how much he hustled and made money, he never saw the value of what he paid his money for because she had no control over the children and the children would destroy everything he worked for. So that's, to me, logical. That's to me that he's not upset over some bogus situation. You know what? Some of y'all got to ask her, if somebody got a problem with you, is it a legitimate problem? Baby, when it's a legitimate problem, you got to have some correction. She don't clean up. She don't cook. He don't work. When people have legitimate arguments, no matter your race, your creed, your color, or your ethnicity, or even your sexual orientation, when people have legitimate issues with you, I'm not talking about bogus issues. I'm talking about legitimate. People love with condition. It is definitely a hard pill to swallow. Open your throat if you got to do like this to get it down. Because today we going to get delivered. We trying to get ready for what's coming up in 2023. Okay? I don't know about you, but I want people to have healthy relationships. I want people to advance. I want people to grow. I want them to develop. But you got to be able to admit some things. Don't have people out here got legitimate claims on you. Philosophy is a part of the Sagittarian house, Jupiter. Physiological, every ATR has some kind of physiological or philosophy or storytelling they do to teach the people that follow. Whether you're in Ifa, they got stories. If you're in Santeria Lakumi, they got stories. If you're in Congo, every ATR has some type of symbology of stories and physiological conversation that they teach stories, okay? Now, that means relating or devoted to the study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. ATRs have stories that teach knowledge, give wisdom, and understanding. Y'all hear me? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Patakis. I think I said that right. I'm not for sure. These are stories that when we are trying to learn the wisdom of the old, the age, these are the parables, whether it's called parables in the Bible. These are the wisdoms that are passed down so that we can develop and grow, that we can understand what to do in particular situations and circumstances, and situations when it comes to loved ones or finances or whatever. They all have them. In every aspect of life, there's a story to be told. Okay? I need y'all to really, what's up there, my Cassandra? I need y'all to really understand that if you're going around and acting like a certain type of man, it's easy to find. And you got your girlfriend talking about how valuable you are and how much a prize you are. It matters nothing if nobody is enlisting. Sir, if you are a prize and nobody is trying to enter into the race, you're not much of a prize. If they ain't trying to catch it, Now I got this other thing I got to talk to y'all about. It's called, we're going to get to 1 Timothy 6, 20 to 21. It says this: O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. When you are dealing with your mambos, when you're dealing with your mambos, your tatas, your hugans, let me tell y'all something. Stop saying people are using you. People cannot use what you give. Huh? My mindset is this. If somebody took something from you, that means they stole it. Call the police. If you cannot call the police, then that means they didn't take anything from you. You made it available to them. A man that takes you intimately is called rape. If you cannot get a case against him, that means he did not rape you. That means it was consensual. Stop lying about how people have gotten things out. If you wasn't trying to be a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, they wouldn't be getting stuff out of you. If you wasn't going in there trying to outbid, like you at an auction, trying to buy you a man or buy you a woman, and I'm talking gay, straight, and bi, then you would not feel the way you feel. Huh? Sometimes you overpay for stuff trying to play games. I'm going to say that again because I felt that in my spirit. Sometimes you can overpay for stuff playing games. That's why I say it for grown people. When you're trying to outdo somebody or competing, you'll mess around and overspend. Felt that in my soul. Now it goes on in verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babbling and opposition of science falsely so called, which some professing have erred concerning the faith. Grace be with thee and amen. Now, why I need to talk about it? Sir, ma'am, I'm a sage. Please do not spend your life in voodoo, Santeria, Ifa, Congo, Palo Christianity, arguing back and forth with people about what they believe. What they don't believe, how you fried that chicken wrong. You shouldn't have used olive oil. You should have used this. Many of you guys, you're not practicing spirituality because you're spending most of your time arguing back and forth with one house, one initiation, one ceremony. Who you should have used duck blood instead of gerbil blood. You should have used a rooster with a white neck instead of a rooster with a black neck. You should have used, like, this is the kind of stuff that a lot of you guys watch on these social media platforms, that they are bickering back and forth. Nobody's learning anything. They're just watching bad behavior. Nobody's getting educated. Nobody is getting guidance. All you see is people telling somebody what they shouldn't be doing, how they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to break it down in the church. Running their mouth about what's going on in your life when they got stuff going on in their life. Talking about what's going on in their church when it's the same stuff we deal in the Christian world. It's the same stuff. I don't care if you're in Ifa voodoo. It's the same stuff. I am trying to encourage you to value the science of true spirituality and value people that are out here really teaching. My religion is irrelevant to what I'm teaching. Universal laws. My religion ain't going to help you unless you're going to get a consultation. Let me tell y'all something. What's funny is that in every one of these religions, people claim to have a love for God. People claim to be righteous. People claim to want better for mankind. Every one of the religions. And when you walk out here, I have become popular on social media because I tell the truth. I'm going to say it again. I have become popular on social media because I tell the truth. When you as a man or woman start to rise up because you got value, ethics, and you're a truth teller, that tells you the condition of the ATRs. That tells you the condition that people have got. People are just sick and tired of being lied to. End of story. So that's what's There's men and women everywhere, but we don't see people in good relationships. I hear people talking about they can't find a man. They can't find a woman. Because people are constantly living contradiction. You cannot do work if you are on the smallish. I know that's right. Say that, Cassandra. And that coming from Capricorn. Did you hear what I say? Most people have no problem living a contradiction. I don't care what ATR they in. I don't care where you, they have no problem living a contradiction. What are you talking about, Apostle Ely? I watched it. How do you want so much more from somebody else or something when you're not willing to make the adjustment? Nobody hurt you. You made bad decisions and you hurt yourself. If they lied to you once, did you stick around for the second lie? No. Where are the people that want to be accountable? Why are you really mad? Who made you do? I remember one of my center managers, and he had this thing he would say when people complained about what was going on the job. He would ask them, let's find the person that made you get this job, and we're going to blow their brains out. That's what he would ask. And what he was really saying is, nobody made you get this job. And if you don't want something, guys and girls, don't go after stuff for what it looked like. Do your research. Thank you, Darius, for the love offering. That's my Pisces showing up. What's up there, Artis, Royal Artis? Are you understand? Then we got this other one. James, the 3rd chapter. 15 through 17. It says this. This wisdom descended not from above, but is earthly, sensuous, devilish. For where envy and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work. Where there's envy and strife, every evil work exists. Verse 17, but the wisdom that is from above is first pure, and then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. So everybody claiming to be wise, but all wisdom ain't the same. Why is it that the wisdom that you being guided is bringing more strife and envy? Why do you motivate people to be a part of something by being against something? I'm going to say that again. Why is it that your skill set of wisdom to get people to be with you is to be against somebody else? Oh, we're going to talk about it because my life for grown people. Huh? In order for you to get a man from somebody, you got to make like she is nothing but scum. In order for you to get a woman, you got to act like he ain't nothing but trash. You don't know how to compete lawfully. You don't know how to present yourself. There's all this, everybody's claiming to be getting the wisdom from above, but why is it that your wisdom don't bring about unity and peace, but your wisdom bring about confusion and division? The more I learn from you, the more divided I am. The more I study up under you, the more cynical and critical I become. Thank you, Minister Mario. Do you understand that? Do you understand? When you gain wisdom from the ancestors is about the community. So if you're really communing with the ancestors, then you should be about coming together. But that ain't what you're about. So let's be for real what kind of spirit. Because this is why I believe that people do not value certain people. Because they feel like I can find another priest. I can find another Tata. Yeah, you can find another one. But you won't find one. That person that rises above, that really got the wisdom of the Most High, that really has Ola Damari's wisdom, that really has Orula wisdom, that really has Oya wisdom, or that really has Ezeli Dontor wisdom, that really have those wisdom, the hierarchy. You ain't gonna find that everywhere, baby. Don't lie to yourself. Wisdom without favoritism and hypocrisy. What's up, Eligua? Let's talk about the crossroad. How is it that if you're being guided by the messenger, Eligua is the Ebasa, is the messenger. He is also a healer. He is the one at the crossroad when you're making direction and you're trying to figure out left, right. And if you truly value Eligua and he told you to go down a road, when in your mind you say, you know what? Yeah, he's saying go to right, but I really want to go left because it look like that's easier, and it look like what I'm trying to get to is right around the corner. But Eligua told you to go right. But if you really value and it meant that to you, it wouldn't matter what you think. You would still follow Eligua, but you don't. You would still follow Obatala, but you don't. You would still follow the ancestors, but you don't, because you really don't value it like that. You just want everybody to know that's what it is. Can't avoid the lesson. Eligua knew that there was a trap down that road for you. But you got, as we call, free will. Because as long as we can fool everybody else that we hear the Spirit and the Spirit speaks, then why isn't the wisdom that you've been getting from the parable, from the storytelling that's in every one of these ATRs, why isn't the community coming closer together? Why is it becoming more spread? The more information you get, the more divided you get. It's something wrong with that information that you're getting. Because all of the ATRs talk about being connected to the oneness. It talks about collectiveness. All of the ATRs talks about Mother Earth and Father Sky, the universe, being a part of that, and that's within self. All of them talk about the same thing. It doesn't matter the language. It doesn't matter the incantation. It doesn't matter the ceremony. They all speak of that. But the way that you teach out of your wisdom, it doesn't bring us together. It separates us. It brings about favoritism. Do you know how many businesses that sell stuff based off favoritism? Do you know how many sandwiches are sold off of just pure favoritism? Oh, no, you don't need that phone. That phone is outdated. Beautiful chocolate chips on a cookie. Boy, you boy. That handsome, sweet girl. My Lord. Now, that's some language for you. Let me tell y'all something. The reason why I say that my lives are for grown people, because you don't realize when you're asking for stuff and you don't value that conversation you had with the Loa, and you don't value that conversation you had with El Shaddai, you don't value that conversation you had with the Nkisi or whatever spirit or a guide you talk to, you can walk right out of that conversation and act as though and forget about the manner of conversation you had with spirit and not watch what they're doing for you. I've never seen so many people pray and not watch. I've never seen so many people literally do a spell and forget what they done put it. Just writing stuff down. How can you write down something that you want to manifest in your life and not value the very words that you're placing down there, the very sigils that you're using, the very veves, the very patipimbas that you like? Understand what I mean. You don't value it like that. You're not willing to sell all you got for it. You're just trying to get enough and seeing that you can squeak something out of this. Where's the hypocrisy, y'all? This real talk. Without saying a word, do you give a vibe about your audience coming? What if you're giving it over? Giving what over? Let me tell y'all something. One of the things that I want y'all to understand, I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. I'm bringing awareness. You grown. That's why I tell you my lives are for grown people. At the end of the day, when I get off this social media, I'm going to go live my real life. I'm not out here trying to make anybody do anything. What I am trying to share is this dime a dozen mentality. And some of y'all going to miss out on certain things that the Spirit has for you because you feel like you done put yourself in a position that you claim to be such a prize and nobody is listening for it. You claim to be whatever. and nobody's buying it? Huh? What good is a product? It's called supply and demand. If you are a virtuous woman, somebody. If you are a virtuous man, somebody. But you know what's happening? I watch people and I try to talk to people, especially about the things they say they want. And you know what I found out? I don't care. Talk to any other spiritualist I hear. People don't want to do the work. You want people that are the complete opposite of who you are. You want a hard-working man and you're not a hard-working woman. You want a businessman and you're not a businesswoman. And then you got the one that's a businesswoman and you want a jailbird. It's always a contradiction. But you want to be valued as a queen. A dime a dozen. If it was that easy to find, if it was that easy to discover, don't you think that everybody would be possessing this? Don't you think everybody would have this wisdom? Don't you think that everybody would be able to explain spirituality from different angles and different concepts? Don't you think that if everybody was prepared for the very things that they were asking for, that we would not be experiencing what we're experiencing? It can't be true. Everybody's wisdom is not good wisdom, and it doesn't come from above. Everybody's wisdom of Apollo is not good. Everybody's wisdom of Ifa is not good. Everybody's wisdom of hoodoo is not good. Everybody's wisdom, you need to understand, what are you trying to accomplish? If I'm going to learn up under you and everything you do brings division and contradiction and you're if I don't want to be where you at in life, I'm not listening to you. If I don't want to be where you are and be treated like, I'm not going to do and listen to what you're saying. It's just that simple. I don't want to listen. I'd rather be true love with my true friend or best friend. Let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all so caught up in all this terminology, and when you get that true love and all that other stuff, you know what's going to happen? When you get through rolling off all of this knowledge you have of the ATRs, I want you to look at the relationships. I want you, after they get through quoting all the knowledge they know about the herbs and hoodoo and voodoo and Santeria, I want you to look at the relationships. Because we're supposed to be a community. Let me tell y'all a little story. I came up, my grandmother was a dark-skinned woman. My mother was dark-skinned. My father dark-skinned, but my grandmother had 9 kids, and they all had different color ranges. They all had different color ranges. Some of them high yellow, some of them medium pecan tan, and darkies. Well, I wasn't her child. My mother was. I got an auntie. My mom and my auntie look just alike. One just dark skinned, one is light skinned. Okay, and I've never seen so many people that operate in colorism, because I sat in the front seat of my grandmother's car. I went into my grandmother's bedroom. We were her children. She didn't even call her grandkids. She just called them our children. I got cousins that are lighter than me. She treated them the same way. We knew we were family. We knew we meant something to her. A lot of you guys grew up in a household where favoritism ran rampant. The whiter you look, the closer to the front of the line you came. And they do that mess in the ATRs. When I tell you all that I had just as much access to my grandmother's stuff as a dark-skinned male, then my sister is way lighter than me. My biological sister that I was raised is way lighter than me. I didn't lose no kind of stats with my grandmother or my family. That was not an issue. When you are growing into these ATRs, I want you to watch relationship. Knowledge is great. It's wonderful. Pati Pimbas, the farmers, the Veves, all of that, whatever they can teach you. But watch how they treat you. Watch how, and the reason why I brought that up, because if you are used to being treated like that from your bloodline, then you're not going to see it as a problem when your madrina or your padrino treat you like that. The reason why I see it as a problem, because I wasn't raised like that. My grandmother, my mother, they would buy for each. I wasn't raised like that. Some of you guys were raised like that, and so therefore when other people treat you like that, you don't see it as a problem. But to us that have never been treated like that, it's a problem. Huh? The Orishas, the spirit, see me as a vessel, and a willing vessel, and an obedient vessel. When you're not valued, you allow other people, no matter what your tradition is. Some of y'all treat certain melanated people like they're a dime a dozen. And this the black pearl here, baby. If I don't do nothing else on this live to encourage you to love your melanin. I mean love, love, love your melanin. Huh? I am not trying to change my nose. I got a large nose and I'm going to breathe easy. Huh? I'm not going by nobody's standard of beauty than Mother Nature. Huh? And I'm an ass is Apostle Ely. That's what I am. All of this colorism. Some of y'all fighting other people because she light-skinned or she got wavy hair or because... Tell the truth why you really coming again. Because you were treated a certain type of way in your family and you feel some type of way when it comes to the ATR. You believe that that woman is in that position because she light-skinned. Just tell the truth. That man getting that benefit because he like, I get favor and I'm dark-skinned. Huh? I might as well be a white, blue-eyed, blonde-haired man. That's just how much favor God put on my life. Some of y'all, I really need you to understand where I'm coming from. Stop walking around here like this a dime a dozen. Like these type of people, these type of honest people, people of integrity. Somebody was texting me. I got to call Madam Oshun back. I think this is very important. I think that many of you guys have no idea certain prejudices that are in full operation. And the reason why I can bring it to your attention, because I wasn't raised like that. I don't let people treat me like that on my jobs. I don't let people treat me like that in the grocery stores. Nowhere. I was not raised like that. And you're not going to devalue what I have to offer because of my pigment. You're not going to play me ignorant because you feel because I'm an ethnic man that I'm not intelligent. I'm not smart. I'm not advanced. I'm worthy. Because I don't have no problem with straightening you. Stop all this mess talking about good hair. If you don't like being mistreated, then stop going along with it. If you don't like how you're being handled, then stop accepting the abuse. Stop walking, I'm talking to gay, straight, and bi. Stop being tolerated. If you want to practice real magic, stop walking around and getting in an environment and being tolerated. I'm not for to change my voice. I'm not for to change the pitch of my voice. I'm not for to change nothing about what God has designed for me in order to make somebody feel comfortable. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't taught like that. Even my spiritual dad, they spoke their mind. I do not understand how some of you guys let people handle you certain type of ways, and all you do is gossip about it and complain about it. Oh, no, ma'am. No, sir. You try me. You're not going to practice an African tradition and you pale skin and you're going to disrespect me with the low-eyes. No, I'm not. Some of y'all let people say stuff, slick stuff to y'all. I have no problem straightening people. You're not going to go to my ancestors and talk about me. I told you, they're pimping on a lot of you guys to stay ignorant. They feel that many of you guys don't value yourself because of what happened in slavery. And I'm telling you, I love our people. I love the skin I'm in. And I want to see you be great. But you're not going to be great when you playing into the same colorism and this level of disrespect that you don't even see as a problem because of how you was raised. Do some cleansing. Get a rogation. Get a medtate from somebody that really want to get your head clear. Do something so your mind can get right. And that you can start valuing the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding that the divine is offering. I'm just here to, like, it's so sad. You can't even be real for trying to be fake. Listen, everybody that support me for telling the truth. Those that cash app, those that go to my website, those that support me in different ways, and it is not because I'm out here just running my mouth and just saying what everybody want to hear. That ain't why. That's not why Spirit called me. I don't know why you were called and chosen, but I was called and chosen, and tell it like a TI is. That's what I do. Yes, they gonna send spirits at me. They gonna do all this. You can sit up under them all day long, just the way you sit up in the church and serve a white Jesus. That ain't never did nothing for you. And then laugh and let them call your practices demons. And then what's worse than them calling it is your own skin folk calling their ancestors demonic. You don't know how crazy you really look in the eyes of other people that really know the truth about your traditions. They get why they saying it. But for you to say it is even worse. It's one thing for somebody to talk about your family. It's another thing when you talk about your family. Y'all get where I'm coming from? You look more crazier than they do. Because you're a part of the family tree. Because some of y'all talk about y'all family like you're not a part of the tree. That's so true, Apostle. People don't value their roots. They don't. But they want to practice magic. How you going to practice magic and you are the magic? You are the magic. Everything about me is my magic. And if I got a problem with me, then how am I going to practice true magic? When I'm not being true to my own. Everything, you the Alpha and Omega. Everything starts with you. Shamari said we have been tricked, duped, and hoodwinked. But I'm here trying to shed light. Don't take my word for it. Go and study. Stop acting like you could find an Apostle Ely somewhere else. That's why you can't value and invest, because you think I'm going to go and find somebody. I done had people leave my church trying to find somebody more powerful. And then when they find out they're not more powerful, they don't serve like I serve, they don't give, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the wisdom, and then they try to scurry themselves back. And I reject them just like I reject VD, a venereal disease. When you don't value yourself, you'll let somebody walk in your life after they turned you down because they thought they found something better. Y'all don't have no self-esteem. How you going to practice magic and honor your ancestors when you clearly see that they ain't got no respect for who and what you doing, and then because what they doing don't work out for them, then they going to scare it back to you? Y'all better value the real. And I ain't the only real person out here. But you, like I said, if it mean all that to you, you better learn. Because some of y'all going to mess around and lose your husband, lose your wife. Some of y'all out there worrying about losing your husband to a woman, and you're going to lose your husband from a man. And a man going to treat your husband better than you could ever do because you think you such a prize that you don't have to do what you need to do. Mess around, and I tell people all the time, keep on making it easy for the clean-up woman and the clean-up man. Keep on. Practice any religion you want to practice. Believe in anything you want to believe. But keep on making it easy for the clean-up man and the clean-up woman. And when they leave you, they ain't never coming back. Because That other person values what they bring to the table. You took it for granted. That's why my ex said, you could never get me back. You didn't value me when I was there. Why would I return? What has changed? Ain't nothing changed about me that I just got older. I'm still the same person. And if you had a problem with what I'm doing now, I know you got a problem with what I'm doing right now. So why play? Because you don't went out there and found that they may not get into the ATRs like me, but they don't have the anointing that I have either. Because you can't have both. Because when you give this up, you give up also the anointing. The benefits of the anointing. It's hard to find one of us out here, gay, straight, or bi, that's about their business. Keep on playing out here. Huh? Some of y'all got to do root work just to get him to go to work. Then you got to do spell work to get him to stay on the job. Then you got to do conjure work to get him to bring the paycheck home. And then you got to... But you ain't have to worry about that with Bob. You ain't have to worry about none of that with Bob. Nuh-uh. Huh? Sister Sarah, you ain't had to worry about her. She did her job, but that wasn't good enough. Brother John said you were absolutely correct. Apostle Ela still be stay mud stumping. Most men can't keep their... No, them not men. Y'all don't understand. Those are grown men acting, playing. They learn the behavior from watching other women play games. Them grown men, that's where other men got problems because nobody's mature. It ain't because they gay, ain't because they straight. There's a lack of maturity with grown people. And they don't have a problem walking and living contradiction. Tell people and be straight up with people and do what you do as a man or woman. And you will see a lot of more wholesome relationship, whether it's relationship on business, whether it's relationship as friends. If I don't like you, I'm not fit to befriend you. Period. Period. You ain't got to worry about me talking behind your back or whatever. I had to say, I said it to your face. But you don't have a lot of these people because everybody done learn how to be two-faced. But you say you spiritual. Just tiny. Minister Mario, who I do a reading for? We got all, let me tell y'all something. We got all of this excuses for our bad behavior. No, we're choosing. I'm grown. I choose who I interact with. I choose who I deal with. That's me. And I choose how long I deal with them. Nobody got a gun to our heads. I'm just here. I'm trying to help. And the only way I feel help to myself is to tell myself the truth. And the only way I feel I can help my brothers and sisters is tell them the truth. Colorism is in the ATRs. And a lot of you not going to get help because they do not. Okay, thank you, Minister Mario. They feel that you are undeserving of certain things. End of story. Thank you so much. Hit that, tap that like button. I appreciate that. When somebody looks at you, I want y'all to say, think about this. When I'm doing courtroom work, I literally have to do love work on the person. Especially if they are of African descent. Because if they go in front of that jury, and that jury is Caucasian, or don't particularly care for Asian or any other ethnic group that really don't really value us, then how you think they're going to rule? Even if you are in the right, do they really think you deserve that lawsuit? Do they believe that you should be awarded that type of money? Because in their back of their mind, you just going to mess it up anyway. Think about it. When you go in, are you a real apostle? I don't know. Ask these people on this app. Y'all, they ask, am I a real apostle? Am I a real apostle? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they ask the question. Am I real? Only they can answer it. You don't need to believe what I say. Believe them. They the one experiencing me. So, Why do you have to do that? Because when that judge look at your son, he don't see himself. He don't see his grandson. He don't see his nephew. He don't see his cousin. He don't see none of that. I just sent a cash out. Thank you. Huh? So you gonna walk in that courtroom and ain't got no covering on you, no protection on you, no reversal word, none of that. Go on and walk in there and stand in front of them people and think they won't hand you out that time like they giving away candy to a leg walk. All right, Shamari. Yes. And let me tell you something. Whether the truth don't need me to speak it, but I'm here to minister this truth and this philosophy of truth to you if you take it. Yep, I agree with you. It's sad. All I'm trying to tell you, I think a lot of our people need a lot of counseling and a lot of therapy. I really do. Because the idea that you don't even know you being disrespected, the idea that you don't even know you being tried, the idea that you don't even know you're being mishandled is a problem in itself. It's a problem. You don't even know how to use your spiritual tools because you don't even realize that you never had, they can never see you leading their company. They can never see you being the face of their product. I don't understand why you don't get that. Your image, when your image is looked down upon, how you gonna really go to the top? You got to change that. You got to stop allowing people to disrespect that about you. That's why when we start businesses, it bothers me, but it be the truth. I be listening to Latino people or white people or different other races of people talk about black people and they say, y'all just don't stick together. It just irks me, but it's the truth. We're going to support everybody else's business. No matter how they treat you, no matter how they call the police on you, how they told Kanye West, I don't care what he done. There's people done way worse than him and tell him he don't even want his money. And we'll sit back here and laugh and say that's good for him. If they don't want his millions of dollars, what you think about what you got in your account? Because you don't see yourself in him. Because you too busy trying to be like them. But you want to practice the ATRs. Hear these words which I told you I'm here to give to you. How people have been brainwashed. Yeah. But when we hear the truth, we don't want to do our cleanser. That's why they're trying to keep you away from the ATRs. We still wearing Gucci after the blackface attire they made. Yeah. Because all we like, the thing about it is you want to, just admit it, you want to be like Massa. Huh? This is why when you see brothers of my nature, not all the time, but when they 6-figure and above, they don't want a sister. Don't let him get a master's degree. He don't. I'm talking about gay, straight, or bi. Huh? Because they won't. They not in it for the culture. And I know our people something else, so I ain't overlooking that either. Because our people are something rather else. But the truth is just what it is. We got to do better, and that ain't got nothing. And all this stop playing each other. How do we study? If you want to learn, join my go on my website and join my beginners class about the air element. I teach foundation when it comes to magic. That's all I do is teach magic. I got a beginner's course, I got an intermediate course, and advanced course. If all these questions y'all have, if you really value your spirituality, you would have been and got your class. All this pretending that you want to know so much, no, you want stuff for free. And ain't nothing but for free. Huh? And if I give it to you for free, you're going to end up owing me. And the Bible told you, owe no man nothing but love. And you and your ancestors going to pay me one way or the other. So that you don't want to do that. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Shamari the cancer. Shamari the cancer. Shamari the cancer. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Shamari the cancer. What is it that this cancer needs to be focused on? What is it that this cancer needs to be focused on? Eba Sandere Diosai. I can tell you this. If you follow me and you've been following me a while and you follow my videos, you know I know what I'm talking about. Why is my account still where it is? Why are people not supporting like they could? Because we have an image issue. We have a colorism. I talk too confident to be so dark. And when someone find out that I'm actually what I say I am, and when they really find out I actually have what I say I am, they are so threatened. Because they so used to people putting on. And when they find that I'm authentically who I say I am, I become a problem then. As long as I'm a joke and a clown and dressing up and doing all that, they're cool with that. But when they know you know what you know and can do what you say you can do, then you become a problem because you're going to mess around and inspire somebody else to want the same thing. That's true. I have had more discrimination in the USA from black people. It's the truth. And she's from South Africa. And they swear to God they want to go back to Africa. A lot of these people right here ain't nothing but put-ons. That's all. Shamari, your first card, Cancer, comes up. Long range vision. That's your shadow card. It said, hey, Resh Yud. It said, I have the power of clear vision and foresight in every part of my life. This is good for Cancer. The blindfolds are removed. I can see the full-grown tree with the newly planted seed. I can grasp the cause and effect relationship that governs our reality, and my life choices and actions are motivated by the ultimate result, not monetary illusion. Woo! Cancer. It says, I can now also see more with my eyes, and I can perceive more through my mind's eye, and I feel more through my intuition. This is a very, Shamari, this is actually a really, really good card. There's something that's happened. You've gotten to a place of truth within yourself, because this right here feels like your eyes, your understanding, your clarity is open, and the BS is not flying. And this card right here is a very spiritual card for a Cancer, especially in shadow, because this is talking about being able to see stuff for what it is, not motivated by wrong issues. And it's talking about your mind's eye, and it's talking about your intuition, which is so Cancer energy. This is a very good card. Then you got your middle card, Psalms 25, the Psalm about victory. It says, Pei He Lamed. It said, I am ready. Oh my God, look at this. It said, I am ready to battle the nasty habits and unpleasant character traits that I have not been able to get rid of. This name ensures victory over the forces of ego. I am imbued with emotional power and discipline to triumph over all self-centered impulses and negative desires. These two cards are so strong for Cancer. I'm inclined, like, you haven't had a reality check. Because for this to come up for Cancer like this, you are living in your truth. You are there. And look at your outcome card, spiritual cleansing. It says Mem Va Mem. It says, by meditating on these letters, I push the rewind and erase on my spiritual video. I am purified in my present life by correcting my transgressions from my lives in the past. This card right here is talking about that you are actually reevaluating things of the past, and you're actually making correction. I know it's not easy, but you are being very diligent in this. It says, I can also use this name to purify my physical environment from spiritual impurity. So this is basically talking about, as you continue to cleanse yourself, it is going to be an ongoing process. But this is good. Keep your environment clean as well as yourself clean. I think Sister Jackie said something. I looked up. Guys and girls, what I do may not be popular, but it is powerful. I promise you that. What I do and the clarity that I bring, if you're really looking for change and you're looking to develop and be successful and you're not trying to build your life on sinking sand, then you got to be building with things that have been tried and proven. And all that jaw jacking ain't gonna bring about change. It's not gonna bring about change. And walking around acting like, and let me tell y'all, some of y'all, just like a woman can be offended by you not honoring her accomplishment and who she is and who she's allowed her discipline herself to be, and put her on the same level as a street woman. The same thing I feel when a lot of you women go out here and get these gutter bucket men and y'all try to turn them into men and try to dress them up to make them look successful, and then you try to put them on the level of men that are out here on their grind. Don't do that. Just like you don't like it, we don't like it either. Don't put somebody on my level that ain't on my level. Huh? Don't put your made up man, huh? Your fix you man up against me, knowing that you the one that's real, the breadwinner. Huh? You are the provider. Don't do that. I won't treat you like that, and don't treat me like that. And when I say me, I'm talking about any brother or sister that have paid the price. Y'all been hanging in too many of them lives. If I am telling you guys how to prepare for the new year, I've been saying that for the last 3 days. If you been following me, it is about time that we start acknowledging some of this favoritism and this contradiction. And we cannot grow and evolve as a people if we are going to continue in this tomfoolery. And when people are dressed up, stop attacking them. Stop going around saying, oh, I ain't come here for that. Why didn't you? You came for spirituality. This is what it is. This is what it is. Minister Mario, am I clear to go? People support me with financially, so I can afford to get out here and tell as much truth as I can for free. If you ain't paying for it on this side, somebody else paying for it on the other side. There's nothing for free, y'all. There are people that actually want you all, besides myself, to get the information so they help finance some of the things that I be doing. Some of you that sit here and eat at my table for free, somebody is paying for that meal. And I know that don't bother you because you black, you love free stuff. But there's no way I can sit at a table and get this much truth and this much clarity and not be supportive of it. Huh? Huh? I have bought many Girl Scout cookies, and I have also patronized a lot of businesses that shouldn't even be businesses, but I supported them anyway. Y'all know what I'm saying when I say that. All right, guys and girls, I will see you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button and YouTube. Comment up under there. I will see many of you guys this evening. I'm gonna be doing some spiritual work, presenting and I want to say this, my barber, the person that cuts my hair. I live in Port St. Lucie, and I drive to Lauderdale to get my hair cut. His mom passed. I'm gonna be sending flowers to my barber. His mom passed the other day, and so I wanted to give a blessing to them. Oh, you paid for a reading? Tabitha Williams says she paid for a reading, Brother Mario. Let me turn this back over. What's your zodiac sign, Tabitha? I think that's Tabitha too. Miss Williams, what's your zodiac? You in Hollandale? That's where my uncle used to be at. You in Miami? That's my stumping ground. I did a lot of hoeing in Miami. I did a lot of good stuff in Miami too, but I done some dirt. I done some dirt in Hollandale too. Oh, she Aries? Okay. Got you, Aries. What's that? I'm just saying Miss Williams. Yeah, I don't. It's some freaky people in Hollandale. Praise God. I thank God for y'all in Hollandale and Miami. Praise God. I've been able to dismount like, what's that girl name? Simone? Not, yeah, Simone. That gymnast, that black girl. She's, boy, the blessedness that I have received out in Hollandale and Miami, Florida. Praise ye Jehovah. I ain't hating at all. Thank you, Lord. Praise God for y'all on a Thursday. Woo! It's all good when you get, oh, the freakiness is almost on every street, almost every house. It just, I feel like I'm in the grove. I'm just pulling fruit. Jesus, thank you, Lord. Praise God for the freaky fruit. Praise God. Oh, I brought a tear to my eyes, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me get it. Sorry, Tabitha. Miss Williams, I'm sorry about that. I had some flashbacks. Get my mind right. Let me burn some incense. Oh, Hollandale and Miami. Praise God. The hospitals done put some good babies out there. The skills that is sitting in Hollandale. Child, y'all want to keep y'all husbands or y'all wives, don't let them go to Miami or Hollandale. If they mess around and turn that curve, it's going to be hard to get them back. You're going to need 14 root workers, 73 conjure. The freaky stuff that they, oh, pray. You have to crawl out of there. Yes. You got to at least, sometimes you can't just leave Hollandale. You got to go back at least 3-4 more times to make sure it did happen. Did that? Praise God. I thank God for you down there. They don't call it the dirty South for nothing. All dirt ain't bad, y'all. All dirt is not bad. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I feel the Spirit of God. The truth will set you free. And they mess around, have that rainbow hair. That's the men and the women. You're in trouble. You might not ever get your dog won't even come back home. All right. Alafia, Queen, what's up? I tell you, y'all getting messed around, get the right freaky prayer. Like, it's just, y'all have Harlem nights all over. Call home, say, let me talk to your mama. I ain't never coming home. Be out there in the front yard, waiting on them to come out the door. Where you going? I can't stand to see you go to the laundromat alone. Not the way you. You going to the park? Not without me. You going to the ice machine? Let's go together. Oh, my God. Sorry, Miss Williams. I'm on. Child, when it be good like that, whoa, you can't go nowhere. Where's you going? The bathroom? I'll stand by the door. Or we in the public bathroom, I'll stand in the stall. And when you sit down lightly, because it's just that good. You sent for mental clarity, got you, Jelly. Mental. They come to Miami. Boy, Miami put it to, listen, that's where my people from down there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not an Apostle Tupac for nothing. I'm really talking about myself. But you know, I know the parts. You know what I'm saying? Praise God. I got you. You mess around, get hold of a good freak, you won't want Jesus no more. God, why you didn't tell me it was that good? You lied to me. I feel betrayed. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Miss Williams, the Aries. Miss Williams, the Aries. Hear these words as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning this Aries. Show me, what is it that this Aries has need of? What is it that this Aries have need of? Woo! I know that, right? That's a whole nother level. South Beach is different. That's a different kind of freaking. Y'all understand? Y'all have to treat the down south in like an onion. The freakdom goes in layers. They have you around here crying. You be trying to leave Miami and turn around and go back. Late to work. Done lost your job. Don't let that dirty south get up under your foot. All I'm trying to tell you. You're going to need a good body cleanser. All right. Miss Williams, Aries. Are you listening, honey? Yes. Your card comes up in shadow as healing. That is the focal. It says Mem He Shin. It says the power of this name brings the energy of healing at its deepest and most profound levels of my being, because I can now accept the full responsibility for my present condition, and because I have used my energy to concentrate on others who are also in need of healing. This shadow card comes up as focusing on healing of self. This also card talks about taking responsibility for yourself. They want you to focus on that you do have the power about what is going on, and a part of your healing is to accept what is going on and how you had a part to play in this. And then your middle card talks about lost and found. This seems like you're in a position, Ms. Williams, of asking questions about direction, because when this card comes up, especially for Aries are very driven people, but not so sure about where you trying to go. Because listen to this. Resh Aleph Hey. It says, with this name as my compass, the path towards my spiritual home is illuminated. I regain my bearings, and with every step I take, and with every moment that passes, I feel comfort, confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. This right here is saying that you need some daylight time. So this is Psalm 27. The Lord is my light. And I also, if I were you, I would also do Psalm 100. This card right here is talking about what spirit, basically guidance. The compass is like your GPS. This middle card is saying that you're looking for direction. And this card is also talking about illuminating in your spiritual home. So this has to do with spirituality, because some of your problems are going to be resolved through spiritual means. Everything you're going through is not about physicality, but this right here in particular is talking about being able to overcome some things through spiritual activity. Then your outcome card says no guilt. What's up there, cuzzo? You don't have to cleanse your soul messing around. Hey, Chet Shin. It said, I recall negative deeds from my past. I reflect on some of my more unpleasant traits. I feel the pain that I have caused others. And I ask that the light, here it comes up again, to eradicate all the negative attributes. The force called repentance, which means change, spiritually repairs my past sins and diminishes the dark side of my nature. Even your outcome card is talking to you, Ms. Williams. Yes, I am about to go through Paulo. Come on here. Now, look at this card right here. This card also saying to me to tell you is, it talks about not being guilty of what you've gone through. Let me tell you this, especially as an Aries, because I have an Aries moon. You have to understand, in order to be able to help other people, you have to have certain experiences, whether they are negative or positive. But this card is saying, understand how you have caused pain to others, because you have a fire element. You have a war energy. That is Mars. Always be particular, because conflict will arise. make sure that you are paying attention, because this talks about being spiritually repaired. I feel that, especially with Paulo, there's a very strong healing, because that makes more sense, because this card right here talks about at the deepest level, you're going to get a very strong cleansing through getting initiated into Paulo. But I will say this to you, understanding that the covenant that you're making, it is about evolution of that practice, because it talks about being spiritually repaired. I believe I'm going to say, based off of this reading, these 3 cards, that you're on the right path. But I am encouraging you not to do not take Christianity up in there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Paulo has a lot to do with nature and has to do with necromancy, dealing with the ancestors. What did I do? Somebody just sent. All right, this is gonna be my last one. Somebody just sent a cash app. I got jelly sweets down for mental clarity. I do burn incense in my pot for those that would like me to do so. I haven't said that in a minute, haven't I? I have peace incense, High John, guardian angel, oil of gladness, triple threat protection, healing incense, love incense, road opening, mental clarity, better business, money, blessing, blockbuster, ancestor, courtroom. All of y'all with them PPP loans, keep on playing. Sit up in that courtroom talking about you got tricked. And reversal incense. Minister Mario. All right, there it is. She said, get with it. Exclusive. Exclusive K, that's Scorpio, right? You welcome, sweetheart. I appreciate y'all letting me read y'all in the public. Yeah. Y'all know I'm crazy about that Scorpio energy. That Scorpio, I think Scorpio energy is all up in Miami. And that's Scorpio rules over the genitals. I think somebody did some strong conjure, because it was that area right there, that dirt over there will bring out the freaking. You be doing stuff you ain't even like. Is that you have that Urkel anointing? Did I do that? Child, the stuff I have. They be like, I can't believe I did it. They be like, I can't believe it's butter. Yes, Lord. All right. Exclusive K. Libra energy. Oh, yes. That ain't the only. Libra balance everything. Even in that. Balance you right on the bed at an angle. Yes. I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so if you can't tell, even though I'm a Sag. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning exclusive K, the Scorpio. I'm going to need you to order me some more cards. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning exclusive K. Exclusive K. What is it that this Scorpio needs to be focused on? What is that this Scorpio needs to be focused on? One more time. Here we go for us. Okay. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. It might be funny, but it's the truth. All right, my Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with the energy of Scorpio for exclusive K. It comes up. Your shadow still is in. What's up, Boss Braids? Gemini team. It comes up in spiritual cleansing. Mem va mem. It said, by meditating on these letters, I push the rewind and erase on my spiritual video. I am purified in my present life by correcting my transgression from my lives in the past. I can also use this name to purify my physical environment from spiritual impurities. To be honest with you, exclusive K, front door, you need to do some front door magic, repelling negativity from your front door. And even in when it comes to transportation, do some cleansing on your vehicle. Any mode of transportation. This right here is talking about erasing some evidence against you. I don't know what's going on because that's what they're telling me. Something is going to be erased. Some type of evidence or some type of statements are being made. It's going to be erased. And then your middle card, exclusive K. This is my deliverance card. This card says eradicate the plague. This means something is going to be removed. Scorpio. Something, that Scorpio energy is bringing something to the surface to get rid of something. Nun Lamed Kaf. It said, using this name, summon forth the light to wipe out these plagues. Plagues are any form of affliction. It said at the root. Like this is going to dig up something. Upheaval. Think about smoking, cancer, AIDS, pollution, nuclear waste, depression, heart disease, hatred, and any other plague that inflicts the world. I now summon forth the light to wipe out these plagues at the root. This is definitely I would do Psalm 35 for exclusive K. And then your outcome card, great expectations. It says Aleph Yud Ayin. It says by meditating on this name, I gain control over the power of time in my life. This is basically whatever seems like it was trying to slow you down or hinder. Once this thing is removed, it is basically saying that God basically going to redeem the time. In other words, like Maxine Waters said, reclaiming my time. That's what this is going to be doing. It says, instead of constantly demanding more tomorrow, I appreciate what I have and what I am right now. False and self-seeking expectations are cast out. This is a very good, as you go through and come through this situation, this card is talking about redeeming the time, reclaiming your time, and enjoying what seemed like was trying to be taken from you. I would do 35, Psalm 35, and also Psalm 50, Scorpio. All right, guys and girls, please, sir and ma'am, I will thank you so much for hitting that like button. Also, make sure that you comment after this video. It's on my YouTube channel. If you have not been a part of my YouTube family, do yourself a favor and get there and get with it. All right, guys and girls, to my Patreon family, much love. Happy birthday to you guys. And those, I'll see you guys on later on tonight. All right. Do that cleansing on your car.